Hello sports fans and welcome to Planet Zoo. Today we're revisiting a time trial to find out once and for all which is the quickest diving animal. We ran this trial on the aquatic DLC animals about a year ago, but since then many more animals have acquired the deep diving skill. So today we're going to run this trial for the rest of them to crown our ultimate diving champion. Now, when I say extreme diving challenge, I mean it. This is the course our animals will face. It is, for a better word, the most extreme deep water pool that you can build in Planet Zoo. It stretches from the lowest depths you can get down to, digging into the ground all the way, right up to the highest point you can build to in the game. That's about 500 meters deep, which is around 2.5 times the height of the Empire State Building. So our animals truly face a swim of epic proportions today. Since we've already put the aquatic pack animals to the test, we'll just add their scores to the leaderboard here. And if you want to check out that video first, there's a link to that should be showing up on the screen right now. With that out the way, let's get on with trialling our first animal, which is the African penguin. 2 of them straight in. We won't start the timer until they dive so that it's more accurate. Sometimes when they get in the water, they have a bit of a play around first, which wouldn't give an accurate score on the diving time. There we go. And looks like they're straight on it. Some nice speedy diving action there. The king penguins were the winner of the last time we tried this, so I'm wondering whether the African penguins can keep a similar pace. Definitely feels like a speed run. We can hardly keep up. About midway at 2.5 minutes, so yes, this is definitely a speedy run. 3 of the penguins have kept up with each other, so that's a good sign. We're almost at the bottom now. Here we go. 4 minutes 10, so only second place. Haven't beat out the king penguin. Still plenty more to challenge that title though. Next up is American Alligator, and it's a quick start on land at least. And there's the dive. Oh, that slowed down quite a bit there. Yeah, this is going to be a long run, I think. Alligators do not do speed apparently. Hey, some speed finally. Although, look how far we've got to go. It's already 4 minutes. So this is what I'm dealing with. They are, I assure you, still moving, although it doesn't look like it. It's a slow float to the bottom, with an occasional wiggle of activity mixed in there. We're close to the bottom. Come on, last push. And that's it. 13 minutes 39. So, oof, not great. American Alligator coming in second to last, so Cayman is still at the bottom. Next up we've got the Bengal Tiger. First of our big cats today. Bit of a pause before the dive, and there you go. So no idea how well the cats are going to perform today. We've never tested them on a speed run before, not diving in the water at least. Strong leg action. Oh, that's not a pretty view. Yeah, let's not do that view again. Stick with flying kitties. Over 4 minutes and we've got a long way to go. So Bengal Tiger's not going to win any awards for this run, but they're definitely going to beat the alligators. Approaching the finish at just over 9 minutes. Here we go. That's it. Almost there. And that is 9 minutes 27. So let's see where that puts them on the scoreboard. Oh, missing 4th place by 1 second. Tiger comes in 5th. Next we have Californian Sea Lions. I have high hopes for the Sea Lions since the grey seals did so well in the last run. And here's the dive. They all seem keen at least. That looks like a very efficient technique. Yeah, that's very quick there. And all 4 now in the running. Should be a very quick run. I hope those bubbles came from the water moving and not the back end. End is already in sight. Into the final swing. Wow, that, my friends, is a new record. 2 minutes 50, beating the king penguin quite literally out of the water. Californian seal is our new number 1. Next is the Formosan bears, and, well, the Formosan bears refuse to swim. They literally would not get in the water at all, never mind deep dive. So, I hate to say it, but I'm sorry Formosan, you're disqualified. First disqualification we've had in an aquatic race, so let's see where that puts the scores. Formosan right down there at the bottom. And I'm sure the Cayman is very happy with that result. Anyway, let's move on. Next up, we have the Gharial. That's another reptile to race, and it's not boding well from the outset. Very slow. Let's see if they can turn around the reputation here in the water. Maybe they will be a little quicker, who knows. Two of them diving very close together. Hopefully that doesn't interfere too much with the drag. Yeah, you might want to move out the way, buddy. The point they're at, though, now, they are quicker than the alligator. A lot more wiggling going on rather than just floating downwards. Although there is a bit of that going on as well. Coming into the end, and it's still a hefty time there. That's 13 minutes and 8 seconds. And that puts them in 7th place. So Tiger probably happy to maintain their position there. Next is the Grizzly Bear, our first bear to race since the Formosan noped out. Some nice diving there, but we know from some of the previous races that the grizzlies tend to mess about a bit in the water. There's a lot of twirling goes on. Not the speediest run we've seen either. I don't think the grizzlies has what it takes to compete with the fast aquatic animals. Yeah, a couple minutes in and there's a long way to go to the bottom. Some more twirling, slowing them down. We're not too far away now. Coming into the end. Let's see. Not too bad. Grizzly Bear comes in at 6 minutes and 35 seconds. So, not bad at all. 4th place. That's actually really good for a bear. Up next, the littlest of the big cats, the Jaguar. The Jaguars really love the water. They're always very keen to get in, but I fear that their size is going to go against them here. Also, 3 of the 4 refusing to swim. They're doing that on purpose just to prove me wrong when I said they love the water. So, only one lonely Jaguar here, giving it their all. And this is about a medium pace, I'd say. It's not one of the faster runs, but it doesn't feel like it's one of the slower runs either. Not too far from the bottom now. Let's see how we do. And there we go. 11 minutes 15, so at the lower end. Yep, right next to our other big cat. So at least consistent. Next up, one of the newer animals, the North American beaver. Not sure about these guys, how they're going to do. They are super swimmers. But considering they're much tinier than the rest of the animals in the race today, that might go against them. Does feel like they're going pretty quickly. They're certainly built for the water for sure. Here we go. Bottom is in sight. Making a beeline there for the feeder. And what time are we going to make here? Bit of a swing there. Ooh, 6 minutes and 17 seconds. So 4th place. Not bad effort at all. Another bear up now, the polar bear. Should be a very strong swimmer, this one. These guys are really built for deep diving. Maybe not quite so much as the things like the seals, but they should get a good time. Feeling like a very good run again. Yeah, look at those strokes. The polar bear's got this. I think the polar bears are one of the more impressive animals to watch doing the diving as well. It certainly is an art form. Not great for the racing, but great to watch. We can see the bottom, so get ready for the finish. Here they come, and that is a 5 minutes and 58. Oh, so just takes that 4th place away from the North American beaver straight away. We've got yet another reptile to run now, the Saltwater Crocodile. Not sure whether they're going to perform better than the other reptiles yet. Took them a while longer to start the dive, whether that's a good or bad sign. I'll be honest, this feels quicker than the other reptiles, I will say that. Even the floating feels a lot quicker. Yep, that is a vast improvement on the American alligator. Definitely quicker. They're floating with speed. Granted, it would be better if they didn't float at all, but what can you do? Slow descent into the lower depths there. I think they've lost momentum. That's a shame. Yep, that's 8 minutes 4 seconds. So putting them in 8th place. However, that's the fastest reptile run we've had, so at least they can say that. Our next competitor is the very cute Siberian Tiger, almost identical to the Bengal Tiger, so gonna be interesting to see if they perform the same. Straight in, but doing something weird. Oh, that's not good. Oh no, they turned around. Right, we'll follow your friend instead. Nope, they're not playing either. Alright, what is going on here? Right, the tigers have somehow figured out how to teleport the food from the bottom so they don't have to dive. Which is cheating, so Disqualified. Another one disqualified. That puts them second to last place. I left the Formosans at the bottom because at least the tigers got in the water, even though they cheated. Our last racer today is the little sun bear. Now, I really like the sun bears, but they're not great in the water from previous experience. They're tiny, for one, and also they've got all those qualities that the bears have where they like to mess about, they like to do some twirling. So even though they give it their best effort, I don't think they're going to do too well. They do look really adorable, though, in the water. Their little paws clenching as they swim. Taking their sweet time to get to the bottom. I kind of expected that. Yep, too much twirling. Just keep your mind on the race. Come on, you're nearly there. Right, we're finally here. Let's see, what time can you make it? 14 minutes, 21 seconds. So, yeah, not even close. Still way ahead of the dwarf caiman though, so at least you have that sunbear. This also means that we can confirm the Californian Sea Lion is the fastest diver in Planet Zoo. So round of applause for the sea lions here. They did an excellent job. Well done. I hope you guys enjoyed today's races. If you did, please leave a comment, and leaving a like will help spread the word. I'll catch you in the next one. So thank you for watching. Bye for now.